In this sequence, we're going to focus on opening the heart chakra. So we'll start in a seated position. And we'll lift the shoulders up and back, dropping them down. Noticing the openness that's created in your chest space. Bring your hands together to heart center. Stretch the base of the toes towards the sternum, tipping your fingers forward and soften your gaze. Take a few moments here to breathe. And now, let's make our way to our fours. Knees and wrists under shoulders, knees over hips. Let's separate the knees. Big toes touching towards each other. As you inhale, drop your belly. Your shoulders open, shine your heart forward. As you exhale, sink your hips back to your heels. Your head down as far as you can go. Inhale, pull back up, dropping the belly, shining your heart forward. As you exhale, hips back towards the heels. Rest your forward down. Inhale, coming up, shine your heart forward, drop your belly. And exhale, sinking back, rest your head down. We'll pause here for some nice deep breaths. And here, we'll gaze forward and slide onto our belly into Sphinx pose. We have the elbows underneath the shoulders, pulling them in, stretching your tail down to the ground through your pubic bone. Roll your heels in, and ground to the tops of your feet. Gaze forward, opening your heart space. Take a nice few deep breaths here. So our heart space is nice and open. And also our spine is open, and we're going to bring our hands underneath the shoulders, maintaining the slight back bend that we have. Pull your elbows in, and we'll come into Cobra. Go ahead from here if you'd like to lift up a little bit more. Always be mindful of your limits and honouring your lower back at every moment in this position. You should never feel any pinching in your lower back. And if you do, please ease up. You can always come back to Sphinx. Our heart is open, our shoulders are relaxed, elbows pulling in. And then come and rest your chest down with an exhale and push up to all fours. You're lifting your right leg, inhale. Step it through to your hands and draw that knee back behind. Come into the full expression of a low lunge. Ground to the top of your feet, strong belly, reach up, inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Stabilizing, shoulders back and down. Your heart is open, your shoulders are relaxed. Grounding to the front big toe. Inhale, stretching up your palms together, bending your elbows, stretch them upward and behind, allowing your hips to surrender, stretching through the chin, steady breath, and again, no pinching in our lower back. Stay here for a moment, take a few nice deep breaths. And coming down to the mat, drawing the knee back, and we'll switch sides. We'll bring our other leg up, inhale, stepping through. Exhale, grounding to the top of your left foot, stretching up, hands to heart space, palms together. Take a few pauses here, stabilizing. And we'll breathe into the position. As you inhale, stretch up. Bend the elbows, stretching them behind your head towards the ceiling, opening your heart space, lifting away from the belly. Hands come down to the mat, your knees back, and we'll come down to standing on our shins, camel pose. So we'll come down to our shins and we'll do camel pose. Knees under hips, ground to the top of your feet. Your shoulders are down and open and relaxed. Thumbs come to the back of the dimples of your back. Push your hips forward, drape your shoulders back. Now allow your chest to lift and slowly drape open. Now everyone has their own level of flexibility here, so please honour whatever is going on in your lower back. If it feels okay, continue to push the hips forward, lifting your heart space, coming a little bit further back. And you can either stay here or you can bring your hands down to your feet for that extra stretch. Always honouring your limits, lifting to the heart space, and slowly come back to centre and taking a seat on your heels. Take a few moments to breathe here. Over to the right side and we'll do a nice twist here, gazing back, lifting your ribs, keeping your core engaged, your heart is open. To the other side, nice gentle twist, hand behind your back, gazing over your shoulder and breathe. Coming back to center, let's make our way to a reclined position. Lying on our backs, and your feet placed on your mat in front of you. One hand in your heart and one hand in your belly. And just taking some nice deep breaths. Namaste.